Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome. My name is Danny, and today I'm going to be telling you why I prefer the Xbox Series X over the PlayStation 5. And before we get started, I just want to say this is by no means me saying that the PlayStation 5 is a bad console in any way. I think it looks really cool, has a really good lineup of games coming, but this is just my personal preference and why I prefer the Xbox Series X. So with that, let's get right into this with number 4. The exclusives. So as many of you know, I am a diehard Halo fan, and the PlayStation 5 simply will not be able to play Halo, and that's pretty much a deal breaker for me. Also, from what has been shown so far, the only PlayStation exclusive that interests me is the new Spider-Man game. However, my love for Halo, Gears of War, Forza, and the rest of the coming Xbox exclusives outweigh my want for the PlayStation 5 Spider-Man and even the coming God of War title. Number 3. Specs. The Xbox Series X has proven to be slightly more powerful than the PlayStation 5 when comparing their GPU, CPU, and the storage. Looking at this chart here, we can see the Xbox's GPU is 12 teraflops compared to the PS5's 10.3 teraflops, and the Xbox Series X's storage comes to a whole terabyte while the PlayStation 5 is only at 825 gigabytes. That could end up being a difference of storing 3 to 5 full games on your console and maybe even forcing you to buy an external storage device. Both consoles have reported to be future-proofed and will both support 8K gaming when we get there, but as someone who doesn't buy a console very often, I want to go with one that has longevity and will last upwards of 5 to 8 years. My day one Xbox One is still chugging along and has been showing its age lately with games that have come out within the past few years. So going into next gen, I want to make sure I won't have to upgrade anytime soon. Number 2, my game library and profile. Having been a member of Xbox Live for over 10 years now, I have accumulated quite an extensive library of games, achievements, and online friends. Switching to PlayStation would invalidate all of these things, while Xbox allows me to keep my same profile and games moving forward into the next gen. This is a huge motivator for me to stay with the Xbox Series X moving forward. And number 1 for me is the hardware and backwards compatibility of the Xbox Series X compared to the PlayStation. This new generation of Xbox has really tried to emphasize backwards compatibility and being able to bring your current favorite games with you to the next gen. Also, all Xbox One accessories will be compatible with the next gen Xbox consoles, which means I won't have to buy all new controllers and headsets in the short run. With the PlayStation 5, you will have to buy all new controllers and equipment at launch, which could run you almost another $100 right off the bat. Also, as I mentioned before, the Series X is fully backwards compatible, so I'll be able to play my entire library of digital and physical Xbox games on day one, while PlayStation is having selective backwards compatibility. PlayStation announced that all games before PS4 will not be compatible with the PlayStation 5, which is a huge hit to someone like me who likes to play retro games. And with Xbox Game Pass's library growing every day, it really seems to be the best deal in gaming if you like to try a bunch of new games. And to add on top of that, it was just announced that PlayStation 5 games will now be $70 instead of the standard $60. So those are my 4 reasons why I personally prefer the Xbox Series X over the PlayStation 5. And like I said, this is no means trashing the PlayStation 5. It's going to be a great console, so play on whatever console you enjoy. So let me know in the comments which console you're going to be picking up this next generation and why. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. But that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next one.